Your mind is wandering and it's stealing your happiness. Hello and welcome to this channel. I'm so glad you're here. On this channel, we talk about personal growth, motivation, mental clarity, and practical ways to improve your mindset in life. If you're someone who wants to feel more peaceful, focused, and fulfilled in your daily routine, you're in the right place. Today's topic is something compelling and often overlooked. A wandering mind is an unhappy mind. We're going to explore what that means, why it happens, how it affects us, and most importantly, how we can train our minds to be more present, focused, and ultimately happier. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's take this journey together. Let's start with understanding what a wandering mind is. Have you ever been doing something simple, like walking, eating, or even talking to someone, and suddenly realize your thoughts are miles away? Maybe you're replaying something embarrassing you said a week ago or worrying about a future event that hasn't even happened yet. That's a wandering mind. It's when your thoughts drift away from the present moment and latch onto memories, plans, fantasies, or worries. This drifting might feel harmless or even entertaining at times, but research shows that when our minds wander, we're actually less happy. Why? Because we're no longer connected to what's happening right now. We're mentally absent, and that absence creates a subtle but real discomfort inside us. You see, our lives are made up of moments. Real, living moments that happen one after another. But when our minds wander, we miss those moments. Imagine being at a beautiful concert but spending the whole time texting. You were there, but you didn't experience it. That's how life slips past us when we're not present. And over time, this habit of missing out creates a feeling of emptiness. We start to feel like something's wrong, like something is missing, and most of the time we don't even realize that what's missing is our presence. Why do our minds wander so much? There are several reasons. First, we live in an age of distraction. Our phones buzz constantly, news updates pour in, and social media tempts us with endless scrolling. Our attention is pulled in 100 directions every day, and our minds have adapted to jump from thought to thought rapidly. Second, we're conditioned to multitask. Doing one thing at a time almost feels lazy, doesn't it? But in reality, multitasking divides our focus and scatters our mental energy. Third, our brains are naturally wired to avoid pain and seek pleasure. So if the present moment is uncomfortable or boring, our mind quickly escapes to a memory or a fantasy that feels more pleasant. The problem is, those escapes don't last, and they don't solve anything. So what happens when our minds wander constantly? We feel tired, but not physically tired, mentally exhausted. It's like having too many tabs open in your browser. Can't focus on any one thing and your system slows down. This mental clutter leads to stress, anxiety, and a feeling of dissatisfaction. You might get to the end of the day and think, what did I even do today? That's the toll of a wandering mind. It robs us of clarity, productivity, and joy. Now, here's the good news. We can train our minds to wander less and focus more. It takes practice, but it's absolutely possible. First step is awareness. Start noticing when your mind drifts. You don't have to judge it or get frustrated, just notice. For example, if you're eating and you catch yourself thinking about tomorrow's meeting, gently bring your focus back to the taste, texture, and smell of the food. If you're walking and realize you're lost in thought, bring your attention back to your steps, the sound of birds, the feeling of air on your skin. Every time you do this, you're strengthening your ability to be present. Another helpful technique is mindful breathing. This is as simple as sitting quietly and focusing on your breath. Inhale slowly through your nose, hold for a moment, and exhale gently through your mouth. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. Notice the sensation of air moving in and out. When thoughts arise, and they will, just acknowledge them and return your focus to your breath. This practice trains your mind to come back to the present over and over again. Start with just 5 minutes a day and build up gradually. You'll be surprised how powerful this simple habit can be. You can also bring mindfulness into daily activities. Choose one task, like brushing your teeth, washing dishes, or drinking your morning coffee, and do it with full attention. Notice every detail: the sound of the water, the temperature, the flavor, the motion. This turns a routine activity into a mini meditation. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes to stay present. Let's talk about the benefits of a focused, present mind. First, you feel more peaceful. When you're not bouncing from thought to thought, your nervous system calms down. You breathe easier, your heart rate steadies, and your stress levels drop. Second, you become more productive. When your mind is clear, you can give your full attention to one task, finish it faster, and do it better. Third, your relationships improve. People feel it when you're truly listening, when your attention is fully with them. Builds trust, connection, and intimacy. Fourth, you enjoy life more. Food tastes better, nature looks more beautiful, music sounds richer, all because you're actually experiencing them, not just thinking about something else while they happen. Now let's be honest, it's not easy to be present all the time. Our minds are busy and the world is noisy. But it's okay. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Every time you catch your mind wandering and bring it back, you're building a stronger, more peaceful mind. It's like going to the gym. First, lifting weights feels hard. But with consistent effort, you get stronger. The same is true for your attention. Every moment of awareness is a mental push-up. You might wonder, what if I have a lot on my mind? That's normal. Life is full of responsibilities and challenges. That's why it helps to keep a notebook or an app where you can jot down thoughts that distract you. This frees your mind from holding everything at once. You can tell yourself, I've written it down. I'll deal with it later. This helps you stay focused on what you're doing right now. Another powerful practice is gratitude. Taking a few moments each day to reflect on what you're thankful for brings your mind into the present. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's already good. It grounds you in reality, and that reality becomes more beautiful the more you appreciate it. Let me share a quick story. A friend of mine used to feel constantly overwhelmed. Her mind was always racing, thinking about work, relationships, her to-do list. She started practicing mindfulness in small ways. Just 5 minutes of breathing in the morning and being fully present during meals. Within a few weeks, she noticed a change. She felt calmer, more focused, and even more joyful. It wasn't about changing her life, it was about changing how she experienced it. That's the power of presence. Transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. It helps you see the beauty in small things. A child's laughter, the warmth of sunlight, taste of fresh fruit. These are the treasures of life, and they're only visible when your mind is here, not somewhere else. So, what can you do today to begin? Start small. Choose one activity and do it with full attention. Try mindful breathing for a few minutes. Notice your thoughts without judgment. Gently guide them back to now. Over time, you'll notice your mind wandering less. You'll feel more grounded, more alive. And remember, the goal isn't to control your mind, but to guide it. Like a gentle shepherd, bringing your thoughts back to the pasture of the present. When your mind wanders, you can say, there it goes again, and kindly return it. This gentle, patient approach builds lasting change. In a world full of noise and distraction, being present is a radical act. It's a gift you give yourself and others. It brings clarity, calm, and connection. It helps you live your life more fully, more deeply, more joyfully. Because happiness isn't found in the past or the future. It's found right here in this moment. And this moment is always available to you. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel. Here, we explore topics that help you grow, heal, and thrive. We share practical tools, inspiring ideas, and real-life stories that empower you to live with more intention and joy. So hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join this beautiful community of people committed to living better, deeper, and more meaningful lives. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Remember, your mind is a powerful tool, and you can train it, guide it, and transform it. Stay present, stay kind to yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.